Hello, everyone. Welcome to the newest episode of Deadbeat Son with your host, Trey Lamb. That's me. Thanks for being here. It's a very special episode today. I'm on the road. You know what I mean? I've been on the road for like a week and a half now, and it's been good. Today is Tuesday, November 7th. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend and all that. I've been road dogging it. Right now I'm at UC Santa Barbara. Just did a show last night at this lecture hall. I used to, you know what I mean? I used to go to this place, bro. I used to go here, and you know what I mean? I used to run this joint. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even walk around without people being like, "Oh, is that the guy?" You know what I mean? They don't recognize me from like from my clips or comedy or anything like that. They don't recognize me at all. But we're having fun. It's cool, you know. It's been a lot this week. I was up at I was in San Diego a few days ago, LA all week, and then here in Santa Barbara. And then I'm headed back to LA, back to LA. I'm going to do some spots. It's been cool, man. This is like, I haven't been on the road a whole lot. This is only my first, one of, a handful of times I've done this, and it's not, it's not super easy, man, because I'm not that known, famous, popular, wealthy, any of that. I got none of it. So I'm like doing all of this just on me, I've had help from people, along the way. Thanks for everyone who let me crash on your couch / futon / armchair, / beanbag chair / kennel. I've been making it work. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the audio isn't too messed up for this, but man, it's cool. It's cool to be back. Cool to be. I had pretty much the exact same experience that I had here when I attended this school. A lot of good-looking people looking right past you. You know what I mean? Focused. These kids, they're focused, and that's good. Because they're gonna do things for the world, probably contribute to society, or they won't. They might not too. This school is when I went here, it was a big. They like to party. They used to like to party, and I hear that it's not really like that anymore. That makes me sound so old. Like, yeah, we used to party. It's like now everyone's just on ketamine all the time. It's like, yeah, it's not really fun. I don't know. Everyone's just trying to get a good sleep today. That's this generation of youngsters. So, I'll take you through what my week on the road has been like. So, I got to LA on Friday, last Friday, not like Halloween weekend Friday. Okay, I spent Halloween in LA, and I went early because I thought, like an asshole, that certain people, other comedians who shall not be named unless you ask me, and I'll tell you, certain comedians that I'd met working at Wise Guys, working the clubs, we hit it off, and we'll exchange numbers, and they'll give me the whole, hey man, when you're in LA, hit me up, I'll get you up. Oh, I'll get you up here. I'll take you, we'll do this and that. And so, like an idiot, I believed them, and so I got to LA a week earlier than I needed to, thinking that somebody, that they would come through. So so I hit them up when I'm in. I'm in LA. What do you got? Oh man, it's crazy timing, man. I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Hey, I get it, but I guess that's on me. That's on me for thinking that these Hollywood types, you know what I mean? a lot of these Hollywood types, they just say shit. They don't mean it, right? They just kind of say shit. So that's what I've been dealing with. And so I was just kind of just puttering around LA, doing a little bit of spots here and there, just seeing friends and whatnot. So Thursday, I was at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego, and did the show in San Diego. That was a lot of fun. I'm always so nervous that like nobody's gonna come to the show, so I was nervous about that. But people came. It was like a really good turnout, and they were into it. You know, that's a fun feeling. People like, you know, I had some friends from like high school come out that I went to high school in San Diego, so there were, I had a handful of friends that I knew come out, and boy, is that, man, it was almost 10 years, 8 years ago, almost 10 years ago that I finished high school, and it's crazy to see where people are at. You know, I don't need to do the reunion. You know what I mean? That's coming up, 10-year high school reunion, and I'm not going to do it. Hell no. I don't need to see all of my friends getting fat or sad. That's not the ones I saw this weekend. If any of you are watching, this is obviously not about you. But you know, for the most part, that's what happens in life. You know, they get in a relationship, they get fat. And God bless them. You know, God bless them. I hope they find peace and more food. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. It was tough because, you know, I was stressing. I was already stressing about like nobody showing up, nobody coming to the show. So already dealing with that, and then I get there, and across the street from the comedy club is a theater, and who's at the theater? Theo Von is performing literally across the street from where I'm performing, and I thought, well, great. Well, that's great. Am I competing with Theo Von for fucking ticket sales, dude? Like, I can't do that. I don't have it in me. And, you know, he had like 5 sold-out shows. I had a good group of people come out to one show. At the same time, it is nice to, like, it is cool. I do need to take inventory, take a minute to appreciate that. Like, oh shit, you know, I am headlining, and Theo Von's right over there. Granted, it's totally different circumstances. There was like 19 comics on my show, so that wasn't ideal. I had people reaching out, like DMing me. There are a few people who like hit me up on Instagram, and they're like, when they saw that I was in San Diego, and like, oh my God, are you opening for Theo Von? I'm like, no, I got my own thing. And they're like, oh man, well that would have been fun. I go, yeah, yep, yes, it would have been fun. So next night I'm in LA. Did a Don't Tell comedy show. I've seen the clips. I've seen them doing this and that. Some people have like made careers off of doing clips from the show, or posting clips that they, you know, from that show. And that was not the experience I had. There was no I had to, you know, I did my own setup. Dude, I've been seeing the thing. It looked really professionally done. It was in a gym. It was in like a workout gym, which is cool. I've never done comedy at a gym before, so that was kind of nice. But it was a new experience, and it went fine. It went well, you know. It was in El Segundo. You ever heard of that place? It's real. That's a crazy place because it's like they're like trying to be a beach town, but there's all these like factories and power plants like very close by, and so you're just seeing all the billowing smoke and everything. It's like this is not conducive to the vibe that they're trying to create here, you know. Like they're trying to be this like trendy little town, and you've got like the industry just like polluting the air, bro. I mean, I'm sure they couldn't tell because it's like full of vape smoke anyway and doesn't look that different, but it was a fun show. I mean, I don't even know what kind of people live in El Segundo, so they're white, I'll tell you that much. They're for sure white. And it's interesting to see like what jokes work where, what jokes are working in what places. Like there was some stuff like I did a little chunk of my act about weed and like marijuana. And I did that I did in San Diego, and it crushed. Absolutely crushed. And to the point where I was like, oh, shit, I should have been doing more weed stuff like the whole time. Not the whole time, but just more of it. So then I go in El Segundo thinking, same deal. It's a beach town in Southern California. They're going to be, high as shit, bunch of dirtbags. Not the case, not quite the case. They were like, they were like not really feeling it. They were really feeling when I was shitting on women. Not like shitting, not in an action, not that mean, and also not literally, of course, but like I was making fun of, I don't know, girlfriend stuff, making fun of stuff that happens with your girlfriend or, and that was crushing, man. It's a BYOB, this show, this Don't Tell show. It's a BYOB. So people are just cracking White Claws in a fucking gym where people work out. And like, yeah, so it was fun though, man. So thank you. Shout out to Don't Tell. Thank you guys for having me. That was cool. I recorded it, and I'm going to put out a clip from it. So I hope they don't. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, there's no proof that they have anything to do with it, so. Anyway. And then on November 5th, I think, right? Is that that's right? Yeah. 4. Yeah. Last night was the 5th. On November 5th, I was here. I was at UCSB. And my buddy Corday Snell, who I went to school with, he was on the show with me. He opened for me, and that was great because he's a really good way to get the energy up and going for the show, that bodes well for me because then like it's a big, it's kind of we have different vibes. He's a big guy who yells a lot, right? And I'm not. I'm literally the opposite of that. I'm a small guy who is soft-spoken, right? So the two of us, we look like Robin Big. If that resonates with anybody, that reference gets harder and harder to make work every year, right? So, but I'm definitely Rob Dyrdek, who should be going by Bob Dyrdek at this point. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. You're old. You're getting old, bro. Anyway, it's cool to be back, man. It's cool to be back. A lot of stuff has changed in this little college town. I'm in Isla Vista right now, and it's weird to see what's different. Places that I used to go are different. There's like pizza places. There was like 2 cool pizza places that like I love to go to that are gone now, and they're like these fucking trendy little pokey or ceviche. I think those are the same thing. Or what the hell else is there? What is that shit? Just green stuff. They just sell plants. It's like that you eat, and I don't know. It's weird. They're gentrifying themselves even more. This place doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun on the road. I'm having fun seeing my old friends. It's I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing, right? This is really cool. So I've been enjoying myself, man. I was gonna do this at the beach. I was gonna record this at the beach. I really wanted to give you guys that experience, you know. But your boy's pretty white, and sitting in the sun for even like a 20-minute, like I'll make these are short sometimes when I gotta go, but even just that, dude, I'm pretty worried that I'm like pretty worried that I have skin cancer, so I gotta stay out of the sun. Isn't that crazy? How fucking lame is that, dude? Just by existing. That's the discrimination nobody's talking about, okay? I'll say it. 15 minutes into the episode, I'll say it, you know? That is probably the worst discrimination I feel is from the sun, because I just by being born the way I am, I can't be outside. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I just can't be out for too long, dude. I'll actually I heard about a dog. Somebody told me their dog died from skin cancer, dude. What? First of all, dogs, I didn't even know dogs had skin, honestly. I didn't know what was going on. You've seen, especially those like ones, those mop looking ones, dude. There's no way they got skin. It's just all fluff, you know? And then muscle. Just pure muscle. Anyway, man. So so no beach. I'll take a video of the beach, yeah. Went to 2 beaches. I went to the beach in San Diego as well when I was down there. I went to this place called Ocean Beach, and I'll say it, man. Most beautiful homeless people I've ever seen. Like, holy hell, dude. I was walking by, like, people asking for change. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? I walk by and they, you know, just some like, you know, some beach bum with his like blonde kind of flowy wet hair and just the most piercing eyes, dude. Colors you never even seen in eyes before, and just like looking up at you. I mean, I'm like, oh my god, dude. I don't have any change, but I have a fucking modeling contract for you. What in God's name? A San Diego homeless person, dude. I mean, they would clean up out in Utah, bro. Like, they would, you know. And it's, you know, I don't really, like, you know, I don't mean to judge or anything like that, but, you know, I wish them all good will and to find homes and whatever, find their forever homes. That's adopting pets, sorry. I hope, you know, they find peace, but good God, man, just so. What are you doing here? Go to the big city, you know? Quit selling your frickin' hemp bracelets to you know, to old white women named frickin' Jan, and get on out, you know? I don't know. But it's cool. It's fun to see all the kids. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm old. I'm older than all these fucking people now, which is wild, dude. I gotta, you know, I'm at least a half decade older than like a lot of people here. 'Cause I was here, I graduated. Yeah, 4 years. So nobody that there's no chance that I would see somebody that like I would have seen, even just in passing or something like that, you know. No chance of that. So, but it was still fun to do the show. I had a couple fans come out. That's been a cool thing. That's been a really fun thing. Is people are coming to the show who like know who I am, or like tell me that they're fans of the show. You know, fans of the pod. Shout out to the Sons. Is that what? No, the Herd. That's right. I guess I gotta have a name for the podcast fans too. Maybe that'll be the Deadbeats. And then for like other, anyway, we'll just stick with the Herd. So It's good to be back. Got one more spot tomorrow, Monday night, at the Comedy Store. Got an in. My boy, a buddy of mine, says that he can get me up at the Comedy Store. So, hopefully it works out, and this isn't just me not learning my lesson that I should have learned at the beginning of the week. And that'll be fun, man. Anyway, a lot of gorgeous homeless people out here, bro. I'll tell you that much. Oh, my dad came to the show. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. My dad came to the San Diego show, dude. And I've never talked about him on here before. And I'm probably going to keep it brief. But it was very interesting to see him. I haven't seen him in years. And when he saw me, I should say, I was standing outside the club just waiting for the show to start, and he saw me. He damn near tackled me, and he yelled. He let out a yelp. I've never heard, like, I've seen that word written a lot, but I've never heard it in the wild, and that's very much what happened. He just, like, screamed and, like, tackled me, and everyone around me, like, nobody knew who he was or what was happening, so everyone was like, oh shit, whoa, right? Like, hey man, are you? And then like they're checking. I was like, it's okay. It's just the guy who fucking sired me, not really raised me, but like the guy who, helped create me. Don't worry, it's just him. And then like people kept coming up to me during the show, be like, hey man, is that your dad in the back of the room? And I had to be like, yeah, that is. What did she just do? Did she just flip up something? Man, these fucking rascals, dude. They just want to mess with shit, dude. They just want to get in the way and frickin'. Everyone wants to be on camera. Everyone wants to be on camera. Not a lot of crazy shit happens here. I mean, there was like a stuff, building burned down, there's like a shooting and stuff, but actually one video I remember popped off here. This chick went around the town that I'm in right now and just like just went up to dudes and asked them to have sex, and it was pretty funny actually to see these guys and then guys being like, yeah, let's go, and then she's like, haha, just kidding. Oh, good one. People do pranks that just aren't even pranks. Like people like the clown shit. That was not a prank. Like the 2016 clowns, do you remember that? What was that? Was that supposed to be, I mean, was that like a promo for a movie? No, it was just like, dude, people do pranks that they just aren't even pranks, dude. There'll be a guy hiding behind, around the corner of a building as people walk by, and he'll come with a baseball bat and just fucking break their knees. And then, it's a prank. Like, or they'll like go to a public park, where like there's a group of people hanging out, and they'll just like go up to this dude, yank his hat or something, and then just fucking kick him in the balls and then start running. And then naturally these people are going to chase them, and then when they finally get to them, they're, oh no, there's a prank. It's like, yeah man, just because you recorded it does not mean it's a prank, dude. Like, it just, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd like to do that. I'll try that shit. I'll rob a bank. Fuck it, man. Rob a bank and then just record it, be recording it, and then when the cops show up, if they catch you, you can just be like, hey man, it's just a prank. Look at there's the camera. There's the camera, everyone. It's a prank. All right? Anyway, everyone just wants to be. So then what this chick did with the viral video, she just like got these dudes all horned up and then said, nah, it's a prank. All right, well, now I'm erect. Thanks. Now I'm erect walking around in public. Oh, cool. All right. I'm not saying she owes them or she has to do this thing, of course, even if she really wanted to and then decided halfway through that she didn't want to, of course, then you got to stop. But it's not a good prank is what I'm getting at. It's not a good one. Prank should be like, fuck, I can't even think of one. Okay, here's a good prank. You undo the frickin' lid from the Parmesan cheese. So when they go, I got too much. That's a prank. It's fine. It's funny, kind of, because it's like you got more than you wanted, than you intended, right? Now you look ridiculous. But then these people would dress up as clowns and come out of the fucking woods and then just start chasing people. That's not a prank. That's domestic terrorism. That's not a prank. It's domestic terrorism, dude. People are worried about Proud Boys or fucking fans of Kanye now. I don't know, man. We should have been worried about these. Where are those guys? Where are the people who dressed up as clowns in 2016? What are they doing right now? They're plotting something, I bet. You know what I mean? I bet they're getting ready for the next cool prank where they, I don't know, hijack an airplane or something and then fly it into a fucking Build-A-Bear workshop, I don't know, man. It's just a prank. Yeah, we're recording it. It's Parents Week here. There's a parent walking by right now. Yeah, it's Parents and Family Weekend here right now, dude. When I was here, I never really gave a shit that much because my family, you know what I mean? I mean, my dad and my mom, they're not coming. They give a shit. So I was, never really too pressed about it. It was just another weekend for me, but yeah, it's cool to see. Oh my God, I was walking around last night before the show, and people are getting ready to go out and stuff. Dude, it is so wild to see these moms of sorority girls just try to be a sorority girl again, dude. It is the fucking craziest thing. It's the craziest shit, man. I was walking by this liquor store. You can't really see it, but it's back there. And yeah, I was walking by, and then there was this mom coming out with I knew she was a mom because the young woman that was with her was calling her mom, and she had a couple of her friends. The young woman did, the daughter did, and they were obviously underage, and or couldn't buy alcohol. So the mom was in there. You want to get on the pod?
What is it about?
Me?
About you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you want to?
About ourselves when it's about you.
Huh? It's called. All right, we've never had guests before, but this is my podcast called Deadbeat Son.
Deadbeat Son. Nice name.
Huh?
Where can I watch it?
YouTube and Spotify. What's your name?
Aiden. My name's Julio. I get my last name.
Yeah. I'll cut the last one. Don't worry. It doesn't get a lot of views. It's all right. Who's the biggest deadbeat you guys know in your life?
Myself.
My mother.
Why? Why is your mom a deadbeat?
She's a hermit. She has not allowed me to go out of my house since I was a little kid.
Man, you're gonna be on fucking. They're gonna make a Netflix show about her, huh? Did she lock you in a room or some shit, or just what?
Only in the basement.
Yeah, and you're a rower now?
Yeah.
So you just spent all that time just fucking cranking in the basement, dude?
So nasty.
Yeah, you got some gnarly traps, I bet, huh?
Yes, sir.
Turn around, show the camera your traps. Wow, Wow. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, yeah, that's 21-year-olds for you, bro. Just trying to flex every chance they get, huh? Hey, thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate it. Look out, check me out on Instagram.
You said you don't get that many views. You have 90,000 followers.
Well, that's my stand-up comedy gets a lot of views. The podcast, I'm still building it. Yeah. All right. You see that, folks? That's how you fucking get it done. That's called networking. I just got 2 more followers. So hopefully, we're on track to 100K now for sure. It's they just want to get on camera. I heard them as they walked by. They're like, I should get in on this. So that was the first guest on Deadbeat Son, dude. His mom, biggest deadbeat because she didn't let him go out. Oh, damn it, Mom. Anyway. Actually, that actually works out perfectly. This week's Deadbeat of the Week goes to his mom for not letting him out of the house for his entire life. I mean, he seems to be doing fine right now, right? Like, these guys ain't nothing to... They ain't tripping. They seem fine, They got friends. They got shit to do. They're in college. That is a crazy thing that happens here, though, because a lot of kids in college had strict parents, right? And which is, sometimes maybe it's a big reason why they're in like a good school and stuff, because their parents were kind of strict and pushed them. But so what happens is they're so like the ones they're really strict, and they don't let their kids do anything. The kids then come to college and they just go fucking wild. They just go balls to the wall, dude, like just blacking out. Like I knew a couple of them. I knew a few kids who, like, their parents in high school, they were so strict and couldn't do anything, wouldn't let them go out, and then they get to college and then they just, dude, they'd be like, oh yeah, was it Tuesday? Yeah, let's fucking go, dude, let's get it, Oh my God, it's Thursday? What are we doing? Let's drink, And a lot of them develop pretty serious issues. So the lesson from that is start drinking, start partying in high school. Sneak out if you gotta. You know what I mean? You gotta experience a little bit of something before. If you're planning on going to college, you gotta get some stuff out of the way, so you're not a total shitbag when you get here. Because, man, those kids, they do not fare very well. They get, it doesn't always bode well for them. You know what I mean? They just develop, like, drinking problems, or they just suck at school, so they end up, dropping out, or some of them just stay focused. So maybe that's the real lesson, actually. Just stay focused. Don't party at all. Try not to do it ever. Because it's really not worth it. Dude, partying, I mean, I went to a club. I went to, the bars downtown last night after the show with some friends. And, I mean, going out to the bars with your friends, if you're under 6 feet tall, you're just kind of standing there. You're just kind of standing there, right? Just like... But I was with... Here's the fun part. Here's the not fun part is... You're just standing there, right? And so people are always, like, walking by and nudging me. Fucking... Some people, they give you a tap to move. And it's like, where would you like me to go? There's fucking 90 people in here. And, but I was with my buddy Corday Snell. Shout out to him. Check him out. Corday made yo day, I think, on Instagram. And he, he's a big black guy. So we were at the bar, and nobody was moving him. Nobody was asking him to move. Nobody was nudging, or like, thinking, oh, because they're all too afraid. It's so funny how afraid, like, it's like a phobia. It's like they went so far trying not to be racist that it comes off like they are literally afraid of people of another race or another color. So that's really fun to watch. All these fucking dudes just like who a second ago, throw an elbow at me or something, just fucking dig it right in my fucking thing. And but not him, man. That same person would just like be walking by, and they would just stop dead. And they're gotta maneuver around this dude. You know, he's a big guy too, so it was not easy for them to do it. Anyway, we had a lot of fun this weekend. Stay tuned to find out if. Stay tuned to find out if I get up at the Comedy Store. I'll let you know either on the Instagram stories or on the next episode. So, Deadbeat of the Week goes to that guy's mom, and I got dates coming up, folks. I got dates. November 18th, I'm opening for Trevor Wallace at the University of Utah. So come to that. That'll be fun. I'm sure he doesn't need my help selling tickets, but hey, you know what I mean? He's a buddy. I'm going to do what I can. So, and I got some road stuff booked for January, and so I'll work on the next couple months. So, anyway, this has been a bit of a longer episode. I'm glad it was, because this has been chill. I feel like we got some good podding in, and had a couple guests. That was crazy. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Email the podcast, deadbeatsonpod@gmail.com, and P.O. Box 591, Clearfield, Utah 84015 if you want to send something in. Check me out, treylamb.com for all my dates, and we'll see you next time. Take care.